Everyone believes that power and success can bring happiness. But for one woman named Asami Shio, that belief couldn't be further from the truth. She had everything people could dream of: beauty, intelligence, wealth, and power. As the CEO of one of the biggest companies in the city, Asami was admired by many, feared by some, and envied by almost everyone. Yet deep inside, her life was empty, a lonely palace built on top of perfection. And this is her story. My name is Asami Shio, and this is my love story. For years, Asami lived her life surrounded by luxury, but not sincerity. Many men tried to approach her: business partners, investors, even people from her own company. But Asami knew what they really wanted. None of them were after her heart. They wanted her power, her name, her money. So she built a wall around herself, keeping her distance from everyone. She smiled in public, but inside, she was tired. Tired of being seen as a trophy, not as a person. Then one day, something unexpected happened. A new employee joined her company, a young man named Takeshi. He was different from everyone Asami had ever met. He wasn't ambitious, nor was he trying to impress her. He worked hard, treated people kindly, and never tried to stand out. There was something sincere about him, something pure. At first, Asami didn't pay much attention, but over time, she noticed how Takeshi always greeted others with genuine respect, how he stayed late to finish work without complaining, how he smiled, even on the toughest days. Asami found herself watching him more often. She didn't understand why, but every time she saw Takeshi, she felt at peace. It was something she hadn't felt in a very long time. Weeks turned into months. Takeshi's performance at work continued to impress everyone. Even the manager started noticing him, and so did Asami. She started asking about him more often, checking his reports herself, and even giving small compliments during meetings. For the first time, Asami felt something unusual inside her chest, a warmth she thought she'd lost years ago. But she didn't realize how deeply she cared until one morning, Takeshi didn't show up for work. Her secretary informed her that Takeshi had taken a sick day. It was strange, but the office felt empty without him. She couldn't focus. Every file she read, every meeting she attended, her mind kept drifting to Takeshi. And that's when she realized the truth. She missed him. That evening, sitting alone in her office, she whispered to herself, "Am I in love with him?" Her heart raced. It was impossible, she thought. She was the CEO, and he was just an ordinary employee. But emotions don't care about titles or wealth. Love, after all, is the one thing you can never control. Days later, Takeshi returned to work. When Asami saw him enter the office, her heart skipped a beat. For the first time in years, She felt something genuine, something human. But she didn't want to show it. She was still the CEO, and Takeshi was her employee. Then, one morning, Asami made a bold decision. She called Takeshi into her office and said, "There's a project that requires a short business trip. I want you to come with me." Takeshi, surprised but respectful, simply nodded. "Yes, Miss Shio, I'll prepare everything." The following week, they traveled together. The hotel, the meetings, the quiet dinners. Everything felt strangely intimate, even though they were still professional. But when the business meetings ended earlier than expected, Asami found herself standing beside Takeshi in a quiet hotel garden, under the soft light of the evening. She took a deep breath, her voice trembling slightly. "Takeshi," she said softly, "there's something I need to tell you." Takeshi turned to her, his expression gentle but curious. "This trip, it's not really about business. I just wanted to spend time with you." He froze, unsure what to say. "I know this might sound strange," Asami continued, her eyes glistening, "but for months, you've been the only thing that brings peace to my heart. I tried to ignore it, but I can't anymore. I think I've fallen for you." Silence filled the air. The city lights shimmered in the distance. Takeshi looked away, overwhelmed. "Miss Shio, you're my boss. I respect you deeply. But why me?" Asami smiled sadly. "Because you never treated me like a boss. You treated me like a person." Tears welled up in her eyes. "You reminded me what it feels like to be seen, not for my status, but for my heart." Takeshi hesitated for a long moment, then gently reached for her hand. His touch was warm, sincere, the kind of comfort Asami had been yearning for. That night, nothing inappropriate happened, but something far more powerful did. A confession, a truth, and a bond that words could barely describe. In that quiet garden, under the city sky, Asami Shio, the woman who had everything, finally found what she had been missing all along: love, in its simplest form. Love that saw no titles, no money, no power, only two hearts finally beating in the same rhythm. And that's the story of Asami Shio and Takeshi, a reminder that love doesn't care about wealth or position. Even someone at the top of the world can feel empty until they find a heart that truly understands them. If you enjoyed this emotional story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more touching stories like this one. See you in the next story.